support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
All right, I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself.
Yes. So my name is Vincent Huard. I'm the CTO of Dolphin Design. So we are an IP provider company, meaning that we are developing some new stuff that are enabling companies to build, smart chips in order to do, provide new things like AI, edge AI things. Our focus is really on ultra low power. So we are doing both power management or audio, for example, if you want to do TWS. And our recent developments are regarding edge AI. And we have made a small demo. We are not selling chips, but we make the chips to just demonstrate, people, because when you say that you're very low power, you want to demonstrate that out. So we make a, fancy demonstration, like for example, I can show you.
And if you want it for the product shop
so
there.
it's a small, we make our
one.
small chips, and we basically, for example, you can look at me, you can detect my heads and so on.
I see.
So it's, things that you can expect from AI, the things that normally if you go to different booths, you look at that, people are consuming about 1 watt, maybe later, more than that. It cannot run on battery. Here, the whole chip is less than 1 milliwatt, so it's 1000 x better. So here we run on AA batteries for the day.
Right.
And if you go to our booth, we can have plug that here with a small solar panel, and you can run batteryless for whole life.
So what will be the purpose of this from obviously a sensor to detect something, or what's the...
Yeah, so there's two kind of customers that could be interested. We are discussing right now with people which are doing image sensors. We want to basically bring the AI directly into the image sensors, like big guys like Sony, for example. And we're also discussing with people which are in the microcontrollers or MPU business, which wants to enable to make their device smarter. And the problem of that is that what is killing right now the scalability of edge AI is the power, because every time if you consume few watts, you need to bring a power outlet somewhere, and it costs 10,000 times the price of the actual device. So here what we are working on is a very small power to be energy investing. So you have a small solar panel, so you just have to plug and play on the wall, and it works.
Okay.
And that's solving out some barriers, to the adoption of edge AI. Not only because the device is expensive, but also bringing up the device in the real life is also very expensive, because you have to bring the network, the power, everything. In our case, we don't need anything.
Right. So what is from this demo then, what would be the practical use that someone in a company would use this for?
We have seen use cases from our customers, for example, people for smart building, just sticking up something on the setting and just counting how many people, you can heat up, you can manage directly, dynamically the heat up or the AC. In the retail, you can follow the people and see if they are interested by this product or this product, this kind of things. We have right now, we will develop some demos out of that with some major cities to do some people counting, or people, they are creating bike paths and they want to know how many bicycles are actually, going through the bike path during the day.
Okay.
And, with a small solar panel, you just plug it on a small pole and you're going to run.
In the United States, sometimes you'll see a guy on the side of the road, he's got a clicker as cars go by.
Yeah.
So this could replace that individual.
Exactly.
You just put the sensor, it's counting the cars going by.
Exactly. There was a test that was done last month in France, and we were actually comparing the results of this box with the guy clicking, because the guy clicking is actually the reference, and actually no one is capable to do even to get closer to 95% accuracy of the guy clicking. This box can go to that accuracy, so it can help out.
Right.
And the goal is to have more permanent. You don't have to pay someone all the time. You cannot stay light long.
That's right.
It's raining, whatever. We have also some discussion with people we know for wildfire also. We could be interested, because you can put that into isolated area. You don't have to get networks. You don't have to do anything. You can just check out, and you have a very small connectivity, like kind of LoRa connectivity, where you can just send an alert. Hey, there's a wildfire starting, so you should do something.
So there's a lot of things then that, if programmed correctly, it can just take over almost monitoring duties. Would it be used from a safety standpoint for fire, flooding, or any of that type of stuff? Or, of course, you're going to have traditional sensors as well.
Yeah.
but maybe this would see smoke before any sensor would sense something was wrong.
Exactly. I think the goal is not to replace existing sensors. The goal is to manage the scalability issues. The scalability issues is that if you have a sensors and you have to send all the information over the network in order to compute somewhere, you have a cost for the transfer of the data. You have a cost of a data center. Here, the cost is more like, I would say, you have to buy the device first, but then after that, you don't have any more cost. And if you look at the scalability of a business model, it's much more scalable this way. So it's not a question of not doing something better. We are very small,
right,
but it's doing something which can scale to millions of units that are needed if you want to make a smart cities or whatever.
And if you have a location that's hard to get power to, you could probably manage this with a pretty big battery pack for a period of time, because it runs on such low power.
Exactly.
To be able to maybe have to go out once a week and change out the battery pack, and it's it's cost effective instead of running a cable.
Yeah,
all that
exactly.
way.
But if you come at a booth, we have a small solar panel this size, maybe.
Yeah, you put a small solar on it.
And every 1 hour, it fills up completely the battery of this guy.
Awesome.
And on this battery, this box lasts the whole day.
Very cool.
So that we don't really care. I mean, it can last over the night, and you charge during the day, and you're good to go.
So obviously you're looking for integration. So what are the specific companies you're looking for? Anyone that's looking to do any type of visual AGI analysis, right?
Yeah, we have two kind of prospects we are discussing right now. We have fabless companies, people which are actually making chips, which can license our IP. And we also have system makers, which want to get their own specialized chip, because our company is licensing IPs, but we're providing design services. So if someone doesn't have a team to make his own chip, we can make the chip for them.
Okay.
So that's the two kind of business models that we're exploring right now.
Awesome. Where can someone that's watching this today find out more about, is it Dolphin Design?
Yeah, Dolphin Design. So we are on the OG, just at the bottom floor. It's on the.
What about a website?
The website is dolphin design.fr.
Okay, or it's dolphin-design.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hyphen, yeah.
Dot what com or dot co?
Sorry?
What was it? A .com?
No, .fr. .fr.
Oh, .fr. So France. Okay.
Yeah, French company.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for coming on and showing us. Very, very cool tech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice color.
And yeah, it is. And I think we're going to see more AI and AGI stuff. It's just going to flood the market.
Exactly.
It's just starting.
Actually, we are working on that for the last 5 years. So it's a 5 years innovation. So that's you're not coming to the milliwatt range in just an.
That's right.
It's a long-lasting process. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
The Tech Podcast Network CES 2024 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Clinton Millsap, Sergio Velasquez, and Terry Willingham. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, and Christopher Jordan. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network broadcast, copyright 2024.